When Vibe 105 reps, the whole city takes notice. We Reppin' is a northern salute to the top talents coming out the city and across Canada. If you're reppin', we're reppin'.
Toronto's best urban music, Vibe 105. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, NoBetterNina, and I have another guest with me here in the studio today. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Liv Mannara.
Hi, thank you for having me.
No problem. How are you today?
I'm good.
Yeah, so you made your first song at 14 called Perfect Touch. And take us through what that songwriting process was like for you at just 14 years old. Where did that inspiration come from?
Young.
Yeah.
So at 14, I had a friend. Who, breakups, guys. So she had a breakup, and honestly, I just started writing about it.
Yeah.
And I just was like, you know what, this is for you. So yeah, I just started writing about her. And then after that writing, I started writing a lot more songs. But my first song was Perfect Touch, and it was just about her. So.
Yeah, so the story was actually about her. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. The inspiration behind it was just about a guy in a breakup.
Yeah, and not your guy in your breakup.
No, not my guy. It was
it was really a friend.
No.
Okay, and so 14 is obviously pretty young, which we just said. So why did you decide to start doing music?
I actually started when I was 7 years old.
Wow.
I first started playing piano, and then I got into a little band. I started playing piano and singing at the same time, but then I got into a band, and at the age of 14, I actually started composing and producing my own music on GarageBand and stuff.
Yeah.
So then I actually brought it to a producer, and that's when my first song came out. Not came out, actually, we just produced it. But yeah, so pretty young. But.
Yeah, definitely. But that shows a lot of determination for sure,
yeah.
which is important to have. So one of your most recent performances was back in September at Taste of the Six. What was that experience like? That was your first showcase, right?
Yes, one of my biggest showcases.
Yeah.
It was honestly such an amazing experience. Just having it was in a club, Orchid nightclub, and just at the nightclub, the vibe there, having the people that love the type of music that you love, and just having everybody a bit older than you.
Yeah.
It just, the experience was amazing because I don't know, I just felt like that was my place to be.
Yeah. And you felt like you were actually, what you were putting out there is actually appreciated by the people that are there.
Sure.
Yeah, exactly. And so you also performed at the Pan Am Games opening ceremony. What did you learn from that performance that you were able to apply to Taste of the Six?
So that performance taught me honestly how to just perform in front of a live audience. I obviously was nervous going into the Pan Am Games because it's a pretty big thing.
Yeah.
But then I went to the Taste of the Six, and being in front of the live audience gave me the motivation, but most of all the confidence to be in front of the live audience. And it taught me how to just move around, to dance, be interactive with the audience, and get their attention in a way. But yeah.
Okay. And so I noticed a lot of your covers, or even just songs you post on Instagram, you do have someone playing the guitar or piano for you. You did say you know how to play the piano, but what about the guitar?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
So yeah, I started when I was 7, I started playing the piano, and then the past 5 years I've been playing the acoustic guitar. So yeah, I honestly, I don't play myself in my covers. I have lots of people playing for me, but I know I should start accompanying myself. But,
no, for sure, but it's definitely nice to have someone else there too, so that way you can just focus on the vocals. Yeah, exactly. Do you know any other instruments or just the two?
I played the alto saxophone back in grade 7.
Yeah.
Right? But honestly, the piano and guitar was my main instruments. I love them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so as a young artist coming up in a world where there are so many other young artists trying to make it, what do you think you bring to the table that makes you stand out from the rest?
I think I stand out from the rest when talking about things in the world. Throughout my music, I like to talk about the lyrics in a way that things that are actually happening, you know? I like to stay true to who I am. I put my music that I like out. I don't try to make my music sound better for other people to hear. I do what I want to do, and if people just don't like that, then don't listen, sort of thing. That's my, if I put out something, then it's because I love what I'm putting out.
It's authentic to you.
Yeah. It's what I stand for.
Yeah, exactly. And that's important to have because you don't want to put up this front that you're someone else because it will eventually fall. So your first music video for your track Free Falling was released a year ago, and the video for Complicated dropped a couple months ago. Which video did you prefer filming out of the two?
I can't choose.
Yeah.
You know why? Because Free Falling was my first ever song I released, and it was the first video I've ever released, so it honestly holds a little special place in my heart. And then the follow-up to my first single was Complicated, so it gave me the motivation to do the video and be very confident about the video. So I can't really choose, but they're honestly both my favorite.
Yeah, and they're pretty they're kind of different from each other too.
Oh yeah, they're totally different. The vibes are completely different.
And so what did you learn from the first video then that you filmed differently for the next one?
The first video, I was very nervous because it was obviously my first music video. I
Yeah.
didn't know how to act. I was awkward in front of the camera. But then complicated, I was more myself. Not that it wasn't myself in the first video.
Yeah, but you're
I
more
knew how to
comfortable.
act.
Yeah.
I was more comfortable in front of the camera. I wasn't awkward. I moved how I wanted to move. And yeah, so I was just more myself.
Yeah, and I could definitely see that too,
Right?
between the two for sure. I could see it. And so you have a new single coming out called State of Mind. Tell me what went into this track.
Going into this track, I knew a lot more of the business side. The past year, producing a bunch more songs, but this song, I knew all like the management behind it, the business that needed to go behind it. I also have a feature on it. His name is Alomar. He goes by Alo. He was also in the song, and just having a feature made me feel like the business side, like there's so much to it that people don't know.
Yeah.
So even like releasing the song comes out tomorrow, but the song coming out, it's just it gives me it just like the business side is like so much. I just know a lot more about it. That's why I connect with the song a lot.
Yeah, and it's important as an artist to kind of get to know that side of it too. And being so young, it's good on you to kind of get into that too.
Yeah, when like Free Falling and Complicated came out, like I didn't know the business side.
Yeah.
So State of Mind, and I feel so confident about this song, and
Yeah.
I hope it does well. But the business, like I just know so much more about it.
No, that's amazing. That's good for sure. And so will we be getting a visual for State of Mind as well?
Yes,
Yeah.
November 8th.
All right, perfect.
The music video will be coming out.
Perfect. And so anything else that you have coming up, other performances or other singles, maybe an EP, anything like that?
I don't have any performances right now coming up, but there will be many new singles coming out soon.
Yeah.
They're in the working. You
Okay.
know? Yeah, they're on the way. But
All right.
I'm excited for everyone to hear.
So sometime next year, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, sounds
For
good.
sure.
And where can listeners go to check out your music and follow you on social media?
Music is all on platforms. My social media is Liv Mannara everywhere. Liv Mannara everywhere.
Yeah, okay.
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all that.
Yeah, and it's the same thing for your music too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Liv Mannara.
perfect. Be sure to keep it locked right here to Vibe 105 for the rest of the afternoon vibe. And make sure to check out Liv Mannara's music on all streaming platforms. And here she is right now with her latest single, State of Mind.
Thank you.
You wish you could rewind all the times you left me on red and press decline. State of mind, state of mind. Mama was right, you a waste of my time. State of mind, state of mind. Mama was right, you a waste of my time.
Always on my mind, girl, it's not even like that. Every time you hit my line, you know I hit you right back. Always trying to say I'm lying, too tired to fight back. If